Distinguished honorable colleagues, before the honorable committee are the DG NAPTIN and his entourage. You are welcome, DG.
My name is Eladi Baidu. I represent Ardo Polalau and Karin Lamido from Taraba State.
Guest Henry Achibong is my name. I represent Itu, Ibiono Federal Constituency in Akwa Ibom State.
Invited guest, my name is Honorable Musa Mohammed Adamu from Jigawa State. I represent the Kiamba Federal Constituency.
Invited guest, I am Honorable Patrick Aisowere. I represent Urion the Federal Constituency from Edo State.
I am Sergius Ose Ogun. I represent Esan Northeast, Esan Southeast, and I'm from Edo State.
I'm from Imo State.
My name is Honorable Abiola Peter Makinde, representing Ondo East West Federal Constituency, the Deputy Chairman by the grace of God of this committee. Thank you.
Member representing the Kuku of Intiboka and also Intiboka Federal Constituency and from Anambra State.
I represent the good people of Kalkia, Kusada and Gaya Federal Constituency, and I am from Kasana State. I am the chairman of this honorable committee. Once again, DG, you are welcome. Can you have a self-introduction from your own side, please?
I feel highly honored and privileged to be before you today. My name is Ahmed Bolaji Nagode. I'm the Director General National Power Training Institute of Nigeria, NAPTIN. The aegis of the Federal Ministry of Power, mandated to build human capacity and coordinate training in the power sector in Nigeria. Thank you, sir.
NAPTIN, on the 29th of January 2020, requesting for money around the institute. The institute responded in a letter dated 5th January 2020, submitting the staff nominal role as requested. After analyzing the submitted nominal role, the committee established imbalances in its own disposition. The committee thereafter in a letter dated 9th July 2020 invited the Director General, Director Administration, and the Head Legal of the Institute for an interactive meeting with the committee. Today is Wednesday, 15th of July 2020, and here we are. We are welcome. Analysis on the nominal was submitted. May I ask the DG whether he is aware of the imbalances that exist in the institute?
We've been here about 2 times, and then there's no doubt about it that we don't have even distribution in line with Fed.Character, but this one had some historical reasons, and I think I would be able to avail the committee with facts that surround this. Maybe if the Honorable Chairman allow me to go ahead and then just talk about the profile of NAPTIN.
Ask the head of legal whether you are advising the DG on the implication of having these imbalances in the institute.
We all bear allegiance to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and I want to assure this honorable committee that the DG is very much aware, as well as the officers that are also seated here, of the consequences of the imbalances or not following the provision of the Constitution of Nigeria. We're well aware of that, sir.
You notice that, yes, you and the DG are very much aware of the existence of the imbalances and the implication of that for the institute. Let me quickly read from the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, so that we will all work on the same page. Though we know, but it will serve as a reminder to all of us, so that we all know that what we are doing today is driven by the powers of the Constitution. Take Chapter 2, Section 14, Subsection 3 of the Constitution. Do you have a copy? Thank you. It it is stated that the composition of the government of the Federation or any of its agencies and the conduct of its affairs shall be carried out in such manner as to reflect the federal character of Nigeria and the need to promote national unity and also to command national loyalty, thereby ensuring that there shall be no predominance of persons from a few states or from a few ethnic or other sectional groups in that government or any of its agencies. Subsection 4. Further stated that the composition of the government of a state, a local government council, or any of the agencies of such government or council, and the conduct of the affairs of the government or council, or such agencies shall be carried out in such manner as to recognize the diversity of the people within its area of authority and the need to promote a sense of belonging and loyalty among the peoples of the Federation. Furthermore, in Third Schedule Part 1C, Section 8, Subsection 1, further stated that in giving effect to the provisions of Section 14, Subsection 3 and 4 of this Constitution, the Commission shall have the power to work out an equitable formula subject to the approval of the National Assembly for the distribution of all cadres or posts in the public service of the Federation and of the states, the armed forces of the Federation, the Nigerian Police Force and other government security agencies. B. Promote, monitor and enforce compliance with the principle of proportional sharing of all bureaucratic, economic, media and political force at all levels of government. C. Take such legal measures, including the prosecution of the head or staff of any ministry or government body or agency which fails to comply with any federal character principle or formula prescribed or adopted by the Commission. In our own standing order of the Honorable House of Representatives, it clearly stated that there shall be a committee to be known as Committee on Federal Character at the commencement of the life of the Honorable House. The committee's jurisdiction shall cover 1. Oversight of the Federal Character Commission. 2. Investigating complaints of non-compliance with the Federal Character principle by ministries, departments, and agencies and advising the House thereon. Ensuring that the Commission complies with the functions assigned to it in the Constitution. Promoting, monitoring and ensuring compliance with the principle of proportional sharing of all posts at all levels of government. And E. Ensuring that all appointments into every public company or sector of the economy or polity and the corporation reflects the federal character and its directorate and senior management cadres. Distinguished honorable colleagues, our guests, this is stated in the Constitution and the standing order of the Honorable House of Representatives. Based on the quotation made from the Constitution, and although the DG and his Director Legal admitted that they are aware, much more they are aware of the implication, I will quickly allow the DG to make his submission as we earlier intended to do. You have the floor, please.
Thank you, Honorable. An agency of the Federal Ministry of, under the Federal Ministry of Power, came into existence as an agency in 2009 and inherited staff of the training departments of the defunct monopoly of Power Holding Company of Nigeria. NAPTIN inherited 176 staff of PHCN and also recruited in 2014 84 staff, largely instructors, in order to really make up, and I think there was some restructuring in 2014 which led to this recruitment. But I want to say that since 2014 we have not recruited any staff into NAPTIN. It's on record. That's about 6 years ago, and where the staff 176 that I mentioned, were picked based on the critical needs from PHCN in terms of those who are instructors, those who were already within that training department in PHCN. So they were transferred automatically. So transferring them automatically created room for imbalance because it was not based on federal character. It was just those who were already staff would have been disengaged, another staff would have come in, along that line. And from 2014 up till date, we've seen staff disengaged. That presently we have 164 staff. In fact, we are understaffed. As I'm talking to you, honorable members, we made requests to really get us to have more staff. When we came the last time at the 8th Assembly, we were able to really lay out this very challenge, and they advised us then that one, we should not do any recruitment until we get approval of this honorable committee, which we have complied with up till now. And secondly, that subsequent engagement would have to be in line with federal character, because the one that happened before were beyond us. So that was the position, honorable chairman, that I can put forward, that likely the reason for the imbalance would have been because of the inherited staff, and PHCN was likely an agency that's that independent agency in terms of revenue generation. So its recruitment was not likely through the office of the head of service. Then it was likely based on need of staff of NEPA and then PHCN. So, but we have been conscious of this, that going forward, any recruitment which we are going to really carry out would have to meet all the guidelines that have been established. Thank you so much, Chairman. This is my submission.
You have not made any replacement, right?
Yes, sir. That is, we try to do that, honorable chairman, but
you are not doing that.
Yes, sir. Good. The only additions we have, this is about 9 or 10 staff, and these were coming in, number of staff on transfer, 2 numbers from the other government agency that were transferred, number of staff on secondment. This is secondment from the ministry and office of the accountant general. So they were just brought into us, we were not. Then number of staff from posting from OHS and HEF, that is office of the head of service. They're likely gazetted and then sent to us. So those are the ones, but recruitment we have not done.
I mean, from 2014 to date, how many number of staff do you have as an addition from either the head of office of the head of service and member?
Yes, sir.
Good. They are all transferred into your institute.
Yes, sir. But no recruitment, nothing.
And you are not replacement?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chairman, sir, half of it should be allotted to Lagos State, because they have been short
Federal constituency and from Yobe State. Mr. MD, though I was a little bit moved by the polite manner my colleagues have just talked, I've been adjusting my glass to see whether Yobe is presented or not. Up to this last sheet, I haven't seen Yobe. One Yobe? Wow.
Excuse me. I think
from what school local government?
Shatima.
Yes, sir.
If you can see the analysis made, it is KB, Adama, Bondi, Yobe, Lagos. They are all not representing recruitment.
Okay.
So we are now, the committee will now give them direction that whenever there is, they should try and reflect through federal character process.
It's okay, Mr. Chairman. I'm quiet for that.
My leader.
Put my own question by way of a motion, but he has put it mildly, that the chairman, the MD or the Director General must show reason why Lagos State and some other states not represented here should not take you to appropriate quarters, to lay our complaint for disciplinary action. But my chairman has already spoken, and I hope that you will take necessary corrective step. Mr. Chairman, so I thank you for your leadership role here, and I'm sure that
I am from Kano State, and my name is Comrade Aminu Suleiman. I represent Pagi Federal Constituency.
To one note that the committee agrees that when next you are going for any recruitment, you ensure a total compliance of the principle of federal character. Make sure that those states that will have zero allocation in your institute have gotten enough to cater or to be an equal with their counterpart, with their state counterpart. Those having one should also be added. Those who have two, they also be added. Those that have three, they also be added. And even those who have 8, they should also be added.